The issue of Taliban is cannot be overemphasized. It's not new. For over 2 years now, girls have been penalized from going to school parks and all of that. And of course, this is gender discrimination. And we are looking at what the UN have said. They have come again to say that stopping Taliban-led women from schooling has worsened the crisis in their country. But my question is, what is the need of allowing them to go to school when after going to school they can't work, they can't exercise their authority as women, they can't give any input in the country. They are only inside. So do you think what UN has come up to say, emphasizing on education alone, is something that the state should actually look into?
In fact, the Taliban governance of Afghanistan has not even allowed girls to go to school. Most universities have dropped their female population because of the directive from the Taliban. So it's that strict. Although the Sharia law can be interpreted in various formats in different Islamic countries, but the strictest form has been taken on by the Taliban. So, and that strictest form goes to even the extreme measures of no woman should leave the house without a male guardian. No woman should walk outside the house. So even the postulation of why should a woman go to school and afterwards she will not be able to work. I mean, in this situation, they are not even allowed to go outside the house without a male guardian. They feel that the woman's role is more at the home front, which you're tying down for a country that needs development, for a country that is sprouting back after 20 years of US intervention in that country. You are tying down 50% of your population. Any country that has such strict rules against women is just tying the productivity of their country by 50%. So it's not going to encourage the kind of development that is supposed to ensure in Afghanistan.
Now, we know that in other parts of the world, of course, they have been complaining about gender equality, which we all know about. It's not new in the society. But at least over here, we do have a freedom of speech, freedom of movement, and all of that. But the one in Afghanistan is a different ballgame altogether. Let's look at what is the long-term consequences of this, not allowing women to have a say in the community. Like you have rightly pointed out, they can't go out without the guidance of a man. And now they can't school, they can't even work for anybody. Their duty is to be in there. And of course, we know that majority of them are weighted breadwinner in their family. But based on the situation now, a lot is going on because nothing can actually be done right now. What is the long-term consequences of a woman not being a part of the community, a part of the organization at all?
Definitely, it entails that in the short term.
The long term? In
the long term, they are going to be left behind. The country of Afghanistan is going to be stagnated. They are not going to be, there are some fields of endeavor that if women were there, they are going to make faster progress. And it's going to throw them back to the Stone Ages. Because you can't tie down the productivity that are in the minds of the women. Yes, they want morality to be promoted, but you can still promote morality and still empower the women. The women are a very, very vital force in national development. They cannot be excluded in any way. And talking about gender equality, I know to those traditional societies, they've not yet embraced it in full. But at least they see reasons, yes, that there are some aspects of life that women play a huge role in, that men cannot really handle completely. And I think the Taliban should review their stance on the Sharia and its application as pertains women, even as the UN has been pleading with them. Because, I mean, Saudi Arabia is there. Saudi Arabia gave women the right to now drive. They can now drive out. They can now go out without male guidance. I mean, where Mecca and Medina is. So can you be more holier than the holiest